Yo, 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 and we back. Yo, I wanted to make another reaction regarding the. I don't know if you guys heard, but Los Angeles is going through a lot of rain. We got 5 days of rain, but we're not here to talk about right now. We're talking about this bitch ass building in the middle of the crypto arena, right? They build the crypto arena where the Lakers play, where the Clippers currently play. They just had the Grammys in it, right? I'm always being adamant against. I'm always being an activist against big corporations, big landlords, big what's the name of the word? The word is ah I think I'm missing the word. They're like developers. A lot of developers coming to the hood, coming to the neighborhoods like that, and they promote like we're gonna build a stadium, we're gonna do, and a lot of times the stadium comes from city money, like half of the money comes from the city. We're gonna build hotels, we're gonna build skyscrapers. This building was supposed to be finished in 2020. Due to COVID, the owner went on bankruptcy, and now the building has been abandoned for 3 years, right? It took some local graffiti artists, which I don't. Before I moved to LA, I didn't understand what graffiti was. I was very judgmental, and I still have my thoughts on it. But here's the thing: if it wasn't for those graffiti artists, we would not be talking right now about how. Why do we have empty buildings when we have homeless Americans outside? Why is those buildings just sitting there for 2 years? 2 years. Those buildings can house all those people outside. So shout outs to the graffiti artists for showing them that, hey man, Russian oligarchs, Chinese billionaires, people that come here in America and they own 65% of the skyscrapers in New York, but a lot of those apartments are empty. What's the purpose of that? Greed. It's nothing but greed. You see, I don't even like when they try to push. They're supposed to revitalize the city. No, how you revitalize the people? By helping the people, not by bringing a building that's gonna do nothing but bring people that are not gonna shop around there. They're just gonna go to Whole Foods. They're just gonna be scared. They're gonna be like, and what about helping the local New Yorkers? What about helping the local LA natives, downtown LA? Should we force the city to allow housing into those buildings? And I think the answer is yes. We should be forcing. We should talk to Mayor Bass and say, Mayor Bass, we need to allow those fucking buildings to be fucking like, uh, like in a lot of hotels, and they took a lot of Motel Six and turned it into like um apartments for like the homeless. How come we can't force those owners of saying, "Hey, man, put some windows on the shits and let people stay there"? Because we can't just have an empty building just sitting there. Same thing happened in New Jersey. You remember when New Jersey was building they were like building the Meadowlawns, and I think it's called the Giant Stadium. I don't forget what it's called, but they had a mall for 9 years just rotting there. They finally reconstructed that mall, but for like 10 years. So like developers, you guys will spend money on bullshit, but then y'all will fight to help the people, and that's when I get mad. They got money to waste. They got buildings to waste. That's no different than when we go to China and China has a bunch of empty buildings. We have a bunch of empty buildings too. We showing we so shout outs to the graffiti artists. Shout outs to the graffiti artists because they're exposing how capitalism sometimes is nothing but a front. This is a front. A nice building in front of the crypto arena, but in reality, it's an empty building, empty souls. So much homeless people, and you got empty buildings. Shout out to the graffiti artists. Keep graffitiing all those empty locations and force the developers to not just leave those places empty. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck you wasting money. You need to do something with those buildings. Those buildings cannot be empty when there's homeless people all over. That is fucking wrong. It's your boy Avo, and I'm out.